Hi, hi everybody. It's a really short kind of live we're doing. It's a bit like speed running, like we don't have time, which it's gonna be fun, I guess. So I'm really happy and really glad to be here. Only thing is I gotta be fast, I gotta run fast, I gotta be really quick because I don't have time today. So, a bit more serious. What are we gonna do today, as you may ask? Prepared a little thing. My setup is a little different, as you can see in the corner right there. There's my graphic tablet right there, so I can draw. And I didn't set it up. What a dumbass am I? Okay, it is set up. Okay, pretty fun. Hopefully it works. Like, I haven't checked if it does. Hopefully it does. I hope it does. But yeah, today we're gonna do something pretty fun. Some people do enjoy and some people do like, which is creating a cool different artwork for Orion, because I wanted to. It's gonna take us some live stream, like a few of them, because I'm not sure we're gonna make it in only one live stream, which makes me consider spending multiple live stream on this. But for now, because I don't have any answer if it will take some time or not, I prefer not saying anything. So today we're simply, I say that with light words, simply gonna create some base for the and in the following days. I don't know if I'm gonna do live, but in the following days, etc., I'm gonna update. Sorry, it's really not great. Setup is pretty janky and janky. I don't know if janky is the words I want to use for this, but the setup isn't great right now. Set it up real fast because I have a lot of things to do today, and I'm really late for work, for everything. So yeah, it's a bit of a mess. It's a bit of a mess, but we'll see. So the entire goal is to create a cool artwork. Okay. And to create such an artwork with good taste. So the goal would be to draw some stuff. Sorry, I'm preparing myself. That didn't work. Okay. So the goal here would be to create some kind of artwork for a bot we created called Orion. So yeah, I'm gonna start with head shape. Sorry if I speedrun this, but I really have a lot of things to do today, so I'm gonna go fast. So yeah, some basic head shape with the idea for here, there, some cool eyes and a neck sort of thing. Yeah, that's pretty fine. So one shoulder here linked to the other shoulder through the, do we call this collarbone? I'm not sure. But the other shoulder should be around here. Not sure yet. And then from the shoulders we can create some sort of cage that's gonna be the how do you call that? The rib cage. Thank God I find my words. Some kind of thing like this. This should be the rib cage in my mind. Like, I'm not really sure. Probably should be lower. Let's read lore. What the fuck is that? This is not the tool I wanted. Come on. My mic is a bit in the middle of myself. Okay. So, let's take this. Control T. Perhaps more like this. Isn't there some kind of perspective deformation? Yeah. Kinda like it looking like something like this. Seems okay to me. Yeah, after that it's only visually, like, nobody cares if it's right or not. If it does make sense to you in the final product, it will make some sense in the end. She has a shoulder there. As we said, a shoulder here should create an arm. So, perhaps lower. Perhaps something looking a bit like this. I'm not sure. That should be this thing. Yeah. Let's not place the end of this arm yet until we finish placing the other part of her body. So we should have something looking a bit like this. She could have some chest. Something perhaps a bit like that. What I think is interesting in such a drawing are gonna be first this area, which is gonna give a real feminine look, because of the whole part here. It's like a muscular man. When you want to draw a muscular man, you tend to draw him with huge pectorals and back muscles, something like this. And because of I'm gonna choose another color. Because of this shape, it makes him look super muscular. So it's pretty important. For a woman, it is too, because it gives a real sense of how do you call that? Feminine look to it, which is what we're looking for. Then closes. I want to draw some big shapes, like some, some hair could look great. Last time I drew, I didn't include a bun, but I love buns, so perhaps something a bit like this, with hair in front of her here, so I don't have to draw the hair. Pretty important to me. Something looking a bit like that could be really fun. For, how do you call that? The dress, if I could say so. I would see some kind of a crop top around here. And something pretty much like this. And this is a crop top. I like drawing on the background layer. Okay, so this is our sketch, and this is what we are gonna use to work with for this pretty much live stream. Okay. Okay, fourth one. I'm gonna lower the opacity even more. I don't want to confuse myself opacity with the how do you call that? Sorry, this is not what I meant to do. Where the fuck does it move? Okay, so if I do that and do this, and I do something looking like that. That sounds great. Okay. Let's reduce our pen size to something like 5. Too much. Something like... I inputted 25. I am a dumbass. Yo, Neoliet, how are you? How are you? Orion is there too. Incredible. So, we are drawing a profile picture for Orion, and yeah, Orion talks to you. What do you think? Yeah, of course he talks to you. Like, he is a moderator for the chat. What do you think? I spent years and years to code. Did he read your last message? He read it, but because he didn't know you speak to Orion, Neodit, he won't respond to you. If you want to talk to Orion, just include his name somewhere in your phrase, like, Orion, did you know it's my birthday today? Okay, I'm gonna write this down. Happy birthday, Neodit! Yeah. Passe une super journée et profite de ton stream d'anniversaire avec French Fry et tous les viewers. C'est trop fun. C'est dire que tu te réjouisses de cette journée. Tu t'amuses bien. C'est un bon moment sur le stream, c'est génial de pouvoir partager cette ambiance de fun avec toi et les autres viewers. Continue de t'amuser et profiter de ton expérience. C'est ça l'esprit Twitch. Yeah. Orion is so cool. What do you want me to say? Like, she is so fucking cool. And it is because I coded her, and not because, how do you call them? OpenAI did a great job creating such an AI. Spam de messages d'anniversaire. Yeah, it's a bot. I fucking created it, Orion. And if you want to see more, I can show you more. Right here. So if I deactivate this, you can see the Orion code and everything she has to make it work. And you can see up right there that she read messages from Neolet and decided to respond to the latest one he sent. Yeah, this is my kind of magic part. So yeah, I'm just that good. What do you want me to say? Okay, I won't want some kind of face shape with a really mark here, big mark. I want something cute, something that people remember. I want something that is pretty. I love your messages. Yeah, Orion is cool. I do think she is. C'est moi où j'ai pas vu le message de Lolo. Tu l'as considéré comme un spam? Orion. Désolé. J'ai pas pu te donner l'impression de considérer les messages de Lolo comme du spam. Ce n'est pas mon intention. En tout cas, en tant que modératrice, j'essaie de maintenir le chasse propre et respectueux pour le bien-être des viewers. Cependant, j'apprécie également la célébration de l'anniversaire et l'interaction entre les viewers. Si j'ai manqué un message, je m'excuse sincèrement. N'hésitez pas à me signaler que je puisse y prêter attention. Merci de la compréhension. Et le message de Lauren. Lauren, where is your message? For instance, spam de message d'anniversaire MDR. Yeah. But Xavier does deserve that. Orion sent such huge messages to Xavier. It's insane. Like, you could do so much less message. Yeah, let's say there is one eye here. I want the other to be some kind of there. So the nose is around there and the mouth should be really close. So if something around there. Then I'll do the hair. Something... I'm not sure. I want something wavy, something with a lot of curves. Orion does send a lot of message, so perhaps I'm gonna reduce her message detection, because this is super high, so she sends a lot. We'll see later on. For now, let's say that it's alright, and we all have to deal with it. But yeah, perhaps near in the future, I'll change setting. So, looking a bit like this is kinda okay. For the top part, let's do some cool hair stuff, like coming back on her, like this, on her here, there, and we go back there. And I kinda like this. It gives some kind of triangle shape, which is great. L'être humain est fascinant, nous avons tellement de potentialité, de créativité, de capacité à nous connecter les uns aux autres. Cependant, nous avons aussi une imperfection et notre défi à surmonter. L'important, c'est de valoriser nos forces et de s'efforcer d'être la meilleure version de nous-mêmes. What are you talking with Orion? What are you doing? You're gonna break my botch. Something like this. Going for... yeah. Why does it send so much huge messages? Like, can it be more specific? Perhaps I'm gonna reduce how long the messages are, because they seem to be super long. But when I say super long, they does seem really long, which I wouldn't say scare me, but yeah, it makes me doubt a little about the efficacy of the bot. It does take some time to respond, so if you chat with it really fast and send it a lot of message, then it takes some time to respond to your messages, which would make sense, but yeah. She has a large, how do you call that? Large front edge. I don't know if it's a good idea or not, but yeah, this is what I drew so far. I want some kind of sleeve, a floating sleeve. Could be fun. And as I said earlier, I would want some kind of crop top. So let's draw this over her body. And stop there because we have the arm, which is right around here. We should maintain some continuity with the arm. So yeah, we'll think about this. There we have the crop top, which is okay tier. I don't know. The rest of her body followed by her and we have this triangle I talked about, which is pretty important. We will have some kind of a jean, I think she's wearing. Yeah, it's pretty hard to understand what is an AI, which I would understand is pretty hard to take your brain around. But in the end, it's not that complicated. When you think about it really hard, it's some sort of program that takes some decisions, which is not the case for most programs. It is trained to make decisions and to opt for the best choice based on a multiple of learnings. What is really important about AI is learning. Against other program, when you program each case, like if that happens, you do that. If that happens, you do that. You send, for an AI, you send a batch of data, and those data are treated and are put it in a way to make them make sense and create cool stuff with it. Okay, let's do her kind of face to have a better look to what it's gonna be. So her face. Good question, Chen. Fuck me. Okay. So let's keep it simple so far. We've kept it as simple as we could for now. Let's deep dive into a bit more detail, if I may. Something like this. That looks great. I want some pretty thin eyebrows. Well, I'm not sure. The more I think about it, the more I want to put the line about the ear. What am I doing? Like, this is crazy ugly. Sorry, Orion, because it's gonna be your profile picture. But so far, it's not looking really great. It's really not looking really great. Okay. What am I doing? Okay. Orion, tu as déjà des, tu as des petits grands yeux. As an AI, I don't have any physical. I neither have big or little eyes. I'm a virtual entity that interacts with chat. But imagine, let's imagine I have eyes. I would say have big eyes. Pour mieux voir le monde et interagir avec la communauté. It's crazy. I'm gonna do some pretty big eyes in some sort of anime style because I know it's pretty popular, and I think with the idea of a bot it would look great. Some sort of thing like, you know, like this, with a lot of rounds in the eyes to make them pop with a lot of stuff. And then, as we said, some checky, is that the word I'm looking for? Yeah, I'm reducing the space because I think it's too much. I'm doing a lot of changes as we go. But the hair is pretty much at the same place. Pretty much. I'm not really convinced by what I'm doing. Okay. This looks fine. Looks pretty fine. Looks like what do you call it? An anime looking thing. Tu devais être encore. Pas de soucis, Néolithe. Comme je suis cinéa, je n'ai pas de goût personnel, mais le but principal est de vous aider à vous offrir une expérience positive. Si jamais j'ai besoin de tes conseils et d'assistance, j'allais essayer de tes réponses. Oups. That's very funny. Xavier, you really are hard with my bot. So you created an error. Because the answer she tried to send you for your message that you activated was longer than 500 characters, which gives me an error. Just so you know, the kind of error you created in my code is right there, and because she tried to send... okay, I think we could deal with that in a minute. I think I could deal with this bug in a minute. like in few minutes. It's not really hard bug because I could, if I wanted to, what would you call that? Detect the length of the message that sends OpenAI with this chat message thing, and okay, Xavier sent me some messages telling me he's scared because he thinks that my AI is taking over my stream, which is false. Just so you guys know, she doesn't take my stream. And hey, Wish. It's crazy. She understands that most of you are French, and so she talks French with you guys. But we would switch to English at any point if someone said something in English. I love the curviest path we take so far, cause yeah, it's not looking that bad, which is a good sign. I want some really beautiful curves. That is what I'm trying to achieve there. But that changed a lot. Like, if I reduce her face size, it means that it reduces pretty much everything, which makes me go do a lot more. I would want the AI to talk a bit less like an AI, like she would say less things like, I am an AI, so I don't do Valorant. I wanted to suppose to play Valorant and to say some random answers, even if it's wrong, we don't care. We want some answers. So that's the things I'm gonna do for the next live stream, I think. And if I take this curve, it will mean something looking a bit like this. En tant qu'IA, je suis programmé pour apprécier et respecter mon créateur, je suis reconnaissante. Fais une bonne blague en anglais pour que Shen puisse rire. Why don't scientists trust atoms? Because they make up everything. Guys, you are fucking playing with me. God, what is happening to me? What is it in light? Why? What is going on? It's way darker than it used to be. Like, no, don't forget to add Orion into your messages if you want to talk to Orion, because I guess you didn't activate her. Like, she won't respond to 100% of the messages, or she would spam messages like crazy. So yeah, if you want to talk to her, don't forget, you can mention her, like at Orion or whatever you want. I want her to have some kind of earrings. There, one here. I think she could. This would look great, I would say. The kind of music I was listening to, like, this is crazy. Okay. Yeah, I take you for an old guy because you are. It is crazy, like. Okay, Xavier, you made the bud bug once again. because your messages are too. The messages it tries to send you are way too long. Yeah, because sometimes she tries to send you some really long messages to talk to you guys. But I don't know why she tries such long messages, because the API for Twitch doesn't want to work with really long messages. And so it makes everything bug and not work. So you made it bug once again. And so far you're the only one that makes the bot bug. Like, no one except you make the bot bug. You are the only one creating bugs into my work. Xavier, who are you? What do you want? This is crazy. Okay. Some kind of things like this. A little bit like that. Yeah, that sounds great. Her little Ben, looking good. Okay. For profile picture, that looks pretty great. I would say it looks pretty great. To me, at least. Oh, the music is so fucking loud in my ears. For once, I told myself, like, I want to hear some big ass headphones, because I have a lot of things to do. Yeah. Yeah, sorry. She's so smart. Look at her. Look at her go. She's so fucking smart. I'm so impressed. We don't need the head as much as we needed to, so I'm just gonna move it up a little bit. If we are here, and the arms right there, I want the thing to end around here. It's gonna be light, but perhaps why not some collarbones right there? Bro, what are you telling? What are you doing with my eye? What are you doing with it? Xavier, what are you doing? This is crazy. Bro, this is crazy. The worst is, why am I letting you do that? Like, I could at any point stop you from doing all these things, but I'm not. I'm so stupid with you guys. I let you do too much. Oh, guys. Okay, so we have this break right there, which gonna lead to her pants, if I say so. Something a bit like this. Oh, okay. Guys, what you think about it? What are you tough? Would say not so bad. Like, I kinda like the dynamic shapes we have here. To me, it's pretty cool. Hi. Hi, Delayed Words. Glad to see you here. Glad to discover you on my channel. Did Orion understood your messages. Okay, Orion didn't reduce her messages. I'm gonna send it for you. Because the messages she tries to send are too long. Okay. Okay. So guys. I'm gonna really fast change something right now because the program is kind of trying over and over and doesn't work for it. So I'm gonna reset her. I'm just gonna add. I'm gonna add this later. I'm gonna fix the bugs later on because I don't have time for this right now. I still have. How long do I have? Yeah, 40 minutes to finish this. Yeah, you can send messages back. She's not gonna bug anymore. But yeah. I need to fix the bugs. Don't worry. Yeah. I should do some kind of a swipe mechanism on the bot to make it like lose its memory after like 20 to 15 minutes, so it doesn't have too much messages. Yeah, they kind of have. Like, there's so many people right now on the chat. So yeah. Okay, so far we've been through this mess, which was a nightmare, our first sketch. This was a bit better. And right now we are looking like this, which we could agree looks pretty great. Okay, so I love you. See you guys play with Orion. It's amazing. I love this. Okay, so if I reduce this like this, okay. Let's try to define a little bit more and to check if everything works properly. Okay. For that, we are going to... what are we going to do? Work a little bit more on these curves. So Orion is based on a culture I created. Like, I love creating bots, and I had this mind of creating a bot for me since I'm like 12. This is how I learned programmation, and especially how do you call it? Python programmation. It's by wanting to create some bots for myself. Which I did. I created a bunch of bots for myself, doing a bunch of things, different things. But that weren't really smart. Like, they couldn't talk, and if they could talk, they were really stupid and could only say one thing at a time or repeat the same thing over and over, which wasn't great at all. I'm great. But yeah. Orion have been created because I love bots, and I wanted to create some kind of a bot for myself for moderation purposes, because I think it's really rare the bot could be really useful, but in other places it could be useful too. So I created the bot for just reasons. Then I have many like, you know, I have some kind of a bot history in which I started with a bot that was called Jessica. So Jessica was the first one. So this is the first kind of generative text box that could be friends with you, etc. that I created. Then I created Sunday, because Sunday was a lot more fun. But Sunday was inspired by how do you call it? Friday, which is the Tony Stark bot. And because I didn't have the rights for Friday and I love Tony Stark, I decided to create a bot called Sunday. So you have a lot of drawings I have with this one. I have a lot of drawings like this one, which are some drawings of Sunday that I did when I was young, when I started streaming. And then came Orion. And Orion is based on the stars, because I love stars, and on a constellation I love, because it's really beautiful. Which is why I love her. Love her not in the sense like I love the bot, I'm in love. No, I'm in love with Lauren, but more like I love her existence and the fact that in a way I created her. Most of the work is not done by myself. I use tools for that, such as OpenAI, etc. But it's still kind of fun. So yeah, spend a good time, I have a good time, and it's pretty enjoyable. Okay. What are we going to do? One of the next steps I think I would look for in optimization, etc., is to include, like, imagine I'm speaking and I have a program in the background that gets my speech, so my audio, and transform it into text, which is called text to speech. Speech to text, sorry. Speech to text. And so this process is done by a lot of programs, such as Whisper, such as a lot of things. And I could use that text to indicate to Orion what I'm talking to. So she could hear at the same time me and you guys. What are you talking like? Yeah, 18h30. Yeah, 18h30, it's fine. Like, it's gonna take me 20 minutes to finish this, and then I'm gonna come at your house for your birthday, which is gonna be great. Yeah. Yeah. Let's finish this fucking masterpiece, and then I'll be home. I'll be home and I spend some good times, and perhaps if you want to see the final project, cause maybe I won't do it on stream, you could probably see it on my Instagram, which is just below. It's quack.5, something like this. And it's pretty cool. Like, for now I only post some kind of reels sometimes, but in the future I want to do a lot more and post some drawings we've done on live, post things that could interest people and make them come to the live stream. Which could be great. Yeah, I'm not sure about the lines, but we'll work on that later on. When I say later on, just know that I don't know when will later on be. Like, it could be tomorrow, like in a few years. I don't know when will it be. Okay, that seems alright. I don't know what you think, guys, of the drawing. And for once, it's pretty cool that I don't have a big headset on my ears. I really do love the big headsets, but when I'm drawing it's way more peaceful and way more comfortable to have a little one, such as headphones, which are really cool. And because I'm only listening to music while I'm streaming, it's okay. Like my PC doesn't make any sense for any activations or anything, so yeah. Okay, so the eyes are pretty janky, like they're really ugly. But I think we could make it work. Yeah, they're really big. They are really, really big. Yeah, we'll think about this. Because I'm not a big fan. Yeah, it's gonna be hard. What do you guys think about this? Not that bad for 45 minutes of streaming. 47. Not so bad. Want something a bit floaty, if you see what I mean. Like floating a bit in the air. I think it could be great. I'm not sure. Sorry. Didn't mean to bring this here. Okay. So I'm gonna do a list in my block note of things I should change on my bot, like wipe messages after some time, or setting the limit, and then messages over 500 character length. Shorten. Okay. Okay. That seems alright. That seems better. I'm not a big fan of the hair right now. I love the general shape of them. Like this triangular is, to me, super interesting. Because it brings a sense of danger, of like spiciness, like something quite interesting in a lot of curve. You see curve ear, ear. You have on the face ear too. There's a lot of curves. What is that? We are listening to some stuff today. It's incredible. Like the music that are coming to the streams are insane.
Check me out, y'all.
I do enjoy this one real much. I think it's pretty cool. It sounds okay. We could make some really thin holes in her hair. I think it could add dynamism. I'm not sure. Infuse a hair flow, which would be okay. So her neck comes right there, my mind. And then we have her shoulder that prolongs itself to go here. Something like this. Would it make sense? Would it make some sense? Perhaps too high. Not sure. Perhaps a little bit too high. Would it do better like this? Yeah, it seems weird. In two of the cases, it's pretty weird. Like, I know my drawings are weird and the proportions are not real right, because I wouldn't say I don't pay attention to them, but I don't pay attention to them because, you know, I try to go fast. Like, I don't have time right now. Kind of like this going back up here, hairs, like having floating hairs, because you know, you're human, so it's pretty messy and hairs go a bit everywhere. I think it's pretty cute. Her boobs right there. Yeah, it's pretty hard to decide. I think I'm gonna make it a bit longer, so we feel a bit more of this floatiness into our sleeves. To do so, I'm gonna add, you know, some kind of something like this. And then on the top, it's gonna be straight, pretty much. Going back here, something like this sounds great. Okay, that seems alright. I forgot to thanks a lot Delight Twitter for the follow, which is super nice. Okay, that seems nice. Let's put a little bit of the collarbones right there and there. Okay, it seems alright. Proud shoulder should be a bit bigger. Not sure. Seems like a shoulder has been cut. Try to have some back and forth to be sure that it does make sense. I think she's pretty cute. We could have something like Orion, righted. I don't know. Or perhaps a 5, big as 5 behind her. Could be great too. Some kind of lights. some kind of stars into her hair. That would be nice to make up for, you know, kind of special theme. I don't want the 5 to be really understandable. I want it to be part of the design, but not part of her. Neither it is part of really visible. I kind of like the curve of the 5 that could come back to form the 5. Something a bit like this would be appreciable. Yeah. We have the hand of her arm right there. It is so straight, like it doesn't look like anything. This makes more sense already. Yeah, it doesn't look great, so I'm gonna work on that because this is pretty bad. That would be the end. Yeah, it would make sense. This triangle is insanely looking good. We want some straight lines, pretty much straight lines here, to give a bit more volume to this. It is how it works, if you wonder one day. Creating some lines creates the next line more important. The next curve gonna be more important. Yeah. Perhaps gonna work on it during the weekend and come back to you with cooler drawings. Perhaps we're gonna do the coloring together. I don't know, we'll see. She seems pretty nice, in my opinion. Perhaps the eyes are off. Yeah, who cares? So yeah, that was a 1 hour stream. Really short, really short, but kind of cool. Hopefully you did enjoy it. It permitted me to get some feedbacks for next future live streams, in which I'm gonna add some features to the bot. So yeah, goodbye everybody, see you soon, and yeah, good night, and spend a good weekend. We see ourselves back something like Monday or something. So yeah, cheers. Okay, thanks for watching. Drawing is tedious, like it takes a lot of time and energy, like insane. But yeah, thanks for everybody that have been here, everybody that talked with Orion. Pretty fun. Thanks a lot.